Bike's all gleaming, lovely sunny day. So I'm just going for a ride. No idea where. I've just been to the post office here at Eaglesfield just to get some important envelopes sent. I polished my bike today and I think it's looking pretty damn good. I've not done the frame yet, but everything else is gleaming. So let's see where I end up. So this is what I absolutely love about this area. It's just so amazing. So I went to the post office in Eaglesfield, carried on through Waterbeck towards Langholm. I'm just going to head in a general direction because I know I'm going to find some gold at some point. And then as I'm on the A7 out to Langholm, which is an amazing road, I was having a whale of a time. And then I saw a signpost to Hermitage Castle. Not something I've ever seen before, don't know anything about it, but look at the road I'm on. That is just phenomenal. I mean, you don't go fast on these, there's sheep out walking across the road and, you know, it's just scenery. I mean, look at this. And I'm off up there now, just to see if I can find the castle, which I'm sure I will. It is signposted, but it's just heaven, it really is. The ancient stone walls there. This castle might be something of interest, might not be, but certainly getting there is just absolutely amazing. And the views are just incredible, they really are. So yeah, I'm gonna get back on in a minute. I'm just having a little take in all this scenery. Oh, what's that? And then I'm gonna head off and see if I can find this castle. I think I'm about 4 miles away now. And if the road's just like this all the way, I'm in for a treat. Wow. Right, here I am. Again, lovely scenery all around. And there's the Hermitage Castle. So a little bit about it on here. I'll try to get it so it's readable if you pause it, if you're interested in that sort of thing. 16th century castle. So not really used at the moment as such. It says in the 16th century a great curse was put on the reivers of the Archbishop of Glasgow. The verbal abuse ran to more than 1,500 words and it was read from every pulpit in the Scottish borderlands. It was hoped the raiders would be swallowed down to hell. Wow, pretty cool. So we'll just have a little walk here. I'll go drink. Reivers Reenactment Day, Sunday 30th of March. Free shuttle bus from Douglas Square. Reenactors in costume, display of armour and weapons, talks and tours, model painting. Well, that might be interesting. If I've got any time on that day, I may well come along because it was a lovely ride here. There's a nice river. Bridge isn't too pretty, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. And it looks like it's all locked up down. Okay. So April to September I can actually go in and have a look at that, so that'll be quite cool and definitely somewhere I'll be coming along. I think we've got quite a few bikers coming from April, so just based on what I've experienced today, I'd suggest it may be something that you want to come and see. It's a lovely ride up here and I'm sure there's a lovely ride going forward, but at this time I need to get back I think because we have got some guests in. But I'm just going to have a look on the map, see where I am, which is the quickest and most scenic route back. But you can just see the castle there on the hill. Absolutely brilliant, I love all this. And it's more that road, I mean it was just single track most of it. Didn't go very fast at all, there's lots of gravel and potholes, things like that, but it doesn't put me off. I just do appropriate speeds and you're safe as houses, aren't you? So yeah, as far as getting a map going, no chance, literally no signal at all around here. All I've got is a little image of a satellite on the phone, so I'm just gonna head off that way and see where it takes me. But I thought I'll just walk down for a little view of the castle. So yeah, cool. Let's hope I find my way home okay. And here we go again, this is the way back. I went some distance the other way and then I thought, you know what, the best way is Well, that wasn't fun. I was going slow, getting past the sheep, and one of them freaked, jumped straight in front of me. Managed to avoid it just, but in doing so, I went onto that stuff and just lost the bike completely. So, damage-wise, I'm okay, thankfully. Damage-wise, indicator, front brake lever's gone, lots of scratches there. So I guess this is going in the workshop for a bit of work on it. And I could have avoided it really, I was a bit silly. I don't know, I wasn't going fast. It's just one of those things, it's a very narrow track. The sheep came from this way. Well, he just stood there and he seemed to like he was going back into the field, and then he went this way for some reason. So 15 mile per hour, if that. I thought I could easily control it, but once you lose traction you're knackered, aren't you? So gutted really, because that's going to curtail me a little bit once I get that sorted. But these things happen. Oh, damaged me. Getting it up, bloody hell, what a bastard that was, because it was literally sort of lying front wheel there, back wheel just on the road. I said, heavy bikes these. So I pulled like mad and eventually got it up from this side. But then obviously I need to put it on the side stand to get it in position. So I was kind of leaning over there whilst I'm trying to hold it, flick the side stand down. Unfortunately it worked out in the end, but what a shame, gutted. I know there's a lot of you out there who've had similar experiences, not necessarily with the sheep. Always upsetting. Shouldn't be too much to fix with parts so readily available for these things, but still, I'm annoying. But the hell is in for MOT next week, so that'll keep me going whilst I get this fixed. Such a shame. Well, eventually got home last night. It took me about 2 hours. It was only about, what, 35 miles I think, but of course I didn't have a front brake. Luckily with the Honda's got a dual brake system, but obviously just using your back brake, your natural instincts as we go for the front and back. So I just kept it slow, 15 to 20 mile an hour, left indicator on, pulled over when there was traffic behind me. And quite honestly, at 35 miles, I think there was maybe 5 vehicles had to overtake me and very little in front of me. So, you know, this area is quite a, if it's going to happen to you, this is the area to happen. So more assessment of the damage. Obviously got that on the GV box. The exhaust pipe took a bit of a brunt of it. When I did get over, it was actually the exhaust pipe. I worked out it sort of trapped me under, so my right leg was kind of, and I just couldn't lift the bike. It was about 15 minutes, and I just thought, with no houses, no signal, no traffic to speak of, I just thought, oh my god, I'm going to be stuck here for a long time. The visions of maybe in 10 years time they find a VFR and a skeleton. But once I started wiggling, I did pull myself out. Only injury I've got is to both shins of a little bit of a scratch on them. Both were bleeding, but I'm thinking that's where my knee pads are kind of dug in to my knees. And just a couple of light bruises. One, my hip was quite a little bit sore on the right. And lifting the thing and getting it out and moving it onto the road before I could even attempt to lift it, that has taken its toll as 60 years old, so I'm feeling a bit achy today. This is obviously, it's either a respray or a new panel. So I've managed to find a panel already. That one and this one I've managed to get for £185. They look in good condition. So they're hopefully on the way. The front one comes with 2 indicators because this is all broke. I managed to pull it through. It is still working, so no damage, which is quite good. And I was toying with replacing the brake levers anyway, so that's not too bad. So I've ordered a set for 40 quid, so 220 quid it's cost me, and a bit of man hours when I get stuck in, so it's not too bad. And I love this bike. And then this one, obviously a battle scar. I think that'll be all right. I'll tart it up a little bit, but I don't mind the odd battle scar on a bike. But obviously the fairings need to be spot on. So there we go, great day out, ended in tears, but no lasting damage done, and a valuable lesson learned. Next time I think it'll be even slower than 15 mile an hour. The sheep get out of the way, because unreliable creatures at the best of times.